Hi students, happy morning to all. Welcome to ninth standard video. Today I am going to teach you ninth standard English Unit 4 Grammar, Auxiliary Verbs, Models. This video is the continuation of Auxiliary Verb Models Part 2. Okay students, shall we move? Auxiliary Verb, Primary Auxiliary. Auxiliary verbs are divided into categories: primary auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries are the forms of the verbs to be, to have, to do. Modal auxiliaries are shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, dare, need, ought to, used to. So semi modals: need, dare, used to, ought to. These are the semi modals. Okay, yeah. So modals, what is modals? Already we discussed, but once again I recall it. A modal verb, modals, a modal verb is used to indicate modality, that is likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestions, order, obligation, advice, etc. We use modals to show if we believe something is certain, probable, or possible. Modals are can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, ought to, need, used to, and dare to. So modals are followed by principal or main verbs. They express the mode or manner of happening of an action or event. They are used to give an expression to ideas of ability, probability, possibility, permission, obligation, duty, determination, etc. So models do not change according to the number or person of the subject. The model does not give alone, it always goes with the principal verb. Already we discussed must. Yeah, already we discussed must. So now we are going to see about the must not. Must not. So must not is used to express, must not is used to express prohibition. For example, you must not smoke in the hospital. Must not smoke in the hospital. So prohibition, that is the prohibition. Okay, yeah. And next, can is used to express ability, permission, possibility. I can swim. I can swim. It's a ability. I can swim. It's ability. Can I use your phone, please? Can I use your phone, please? That is permission. Okay. Next, smoking can cause cancer is a possibility. Smoking can cause cancer is a possibility. Yeah, I give one more example of ability, permission, and possibility. Yeah, ability. Uh, I can speak English fluently. I can speak. It is my ability. I can speak English fluently. And permission. Can I go out? You can go home now. Can I go out? You can go home now. It's a permission. It's a permission. And then possibility. Malaria can be dangerous. Here smoking can cause cancer, and I give one more example of possibility. Malaria can be dangerous. Okay, so must not is used to expressing prohibition. For example, you must not smoke in the hospital. You must not smoke in the hospital. And can is used to express ability, permission, possibility. Ability, I can swim. Permission, can I use your phone, please? Possibility, smoking can cause cancer. So next, could, could, could. So could, modal verb, could. Good is used to, good is used to express ability. So and also good is the past tense of can. Good is the past tense of can. It is used to express ability in the past, a polite permission, a polite request in the present in the form of a question. Okay, and possibility. So ability in the past, when I was younger I could run fast. When I was younger, so ability in the past, when I was younger I got run fast. Polite permission, excuse me, could I just say something? Excuse me, could I just say something? And possibility, it could rain. It could rain tomorrow. So I give some more sentence of ability, polite permission, possibility. Yeah, ability in the past, I could easily ran fast those days. I could easily ran fast those days. A polite request in the present in the form of a question. Could I see the manager for a minute? Could I see the manager for a minute? So once again we recall must not, can, must not, can and could. So what is modal verb? A modal verb is used to indicate modality that expresses a speaker's general intention. That is likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestions, order, obligation, advice, etc. So auxiliary verbs. We use modals to show if we believe something is certain, probable or possible. So auxiliary verbs are divided into two categories: primary auxiliary and modal auxiliaries. So primary auxiliaries are the forms of the verbs to be, to have and to do. Modal auxiliaries are shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, dare, need or to, used to. Now must. Okay, must is used to express strong obligation, logical conclusion, certainty. Example, you must stop when the traffic lights turn. He must be very tired. He has been working all day long. And next, must not. Must not is used to express prohibition. Example, you must not smoke in the hospital. Next, can. Can is used to express ability, permission, possibility. Ability, I can swim. Permission, can I use your phone please? Possibility, smoking can cause cancer. And next one, could. Could is the past tense of can. Could is the past tense of can. It is used to express ability in the past, polite permission, possibility. Example, when I was younger I could ran fast. Excuse me, could I just say something? I could rain tomorrow. So I give some more examples of can and could. I can speak English fluently. Can I go out? You can go home now. Malaria can be dangerous. I could easily ran fast those days. Could I see the manager for a minute? And must not, the negative is formed by putting not after the auxiliaries. Students must not wear jeans. She couldn't walk as she fell down recently. Okay students, I hope you have learned must not, can, could. Models of must not, can, could. Okay students, thank you for watching my video. Thank you.